Check it out, guys. We have got a reverse camera finally for the old ding ding out there. Now, I know there are a ton of reverse cameras out there for toy haulers. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This company sent me this. I'm gonna review it, test it, see if it works good. You know, I'll let you guys know if it's worth the money, how it is for signal, and all that. But right now, out of the package, this massive roll, which I am hoping that this is wireless and you don't have to run a cable all the way from your truck all the way to the toy hauler. I'm sure it's wireless because everything these days are wireless. So here's the camera. Okay, so there's an antenna right there. So let's see. Here's your camera. Okay, looks nice. Got those looks like maybe night vision. Let's see how that works out. And we got antennas. So antennas are a good sign. Hopefully, again, like I said, it's wireless. We got a little Wi-Fi logo right there. So that's also a good sign. Damn, that's a big antenna right there. All right. We got, oh, that's probably for this if you would like to mount it. So you got your screen. It's probably, I don't know, what do you guys think? 10-inch screen? I'll measure and see, or see in the directions. Oh, 7-inch screen. There you go, right there. And it is 720p. You know, I don't know. I would rather have 1080, but you know, let's see. Let's give this one a chance and see how it is. So this is your wireless transmitter, so that's good. So that tells me this is wireless. I'm very happy about that. You got a ton of adapters. What is this? Trigger. Oh, so you can hook a multiple camera 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we might not need that. What is this? Okay, right, this thing's got a lot of stuff in it. Wow, Allen's, holy moly, look at all this good stuff. All right, let's get to the important stuff. Here we go. Okay, we got a cigarette lighter. So that's going to be for this, I would assume. Okay, we're gonna need an adapter. You got this for the wiring. Okay, I'm gonna look into this real quick, guys, and try to get some more info for you real quick, and we will go from there. Okay, so what we got hooked up here, guys, is, hold on, make sure I don't drop this. Okay, so we've got here the screen, the monitor, right here. It's hooked up. I did find an adapter right here to go to the cigarette lighter. So all that does is just plugs right into there. And the two antennas, you can't really mix them up because one says monitor right there on there. So obviously it's very simple. And the other one says on it, camera. So this is the camera side right here. Now, this is it. I haven't used this. I'm not using none of all this. It comes with a ton of stuff. I'm only using this. I'm not sure how this thing is supposed to get power. You know, there is right here a pair. See that pair option? So, you know, I'm not really sure. And the reason you're probably gonna tell me, Eddie, read the directions. This thing didn't come with any directions. So I'm sort of guessing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just turn this thing on. Actually, let's go ahead to the workbench. And let's go get this thing plugged in here real quick. And we'll go plug it into the cigarette lighter right over here. Actually, you know what we'll use right here? The Jackery to test it out. Right over here. So let's, bam, turn the Jackery on. Okay, we're gonna plug this in. There we go. Tell you guys the watts if you wanna know how much this thing takes. Probably hardly enough. Okay, we'll set that there. That's your on button. Okay, there we go. We got a red light. So now let's turn this bad boy on. Okay, no signal. So I assume let's pair. Here's the menu options. Camera 4. Is this touchscreen? Okay, no, it's not touchscreen. So you're gonna manually go through the arrow. Let's go settings. Now, I don't know, I would assume this is going to be just, I don't know, camera 1. We'll deal with date, time, all that stuff later. Okay guys, so I figured out that you need to add this adapter right here that splits into the two. because this one goes to the camera, and this one right here is going to go to your battery or some 12-volt source, you know, if you want to hook up to a light, anything like that. And all those other wires that you guys saw, I'll show you here in the pack. These were all pretty much like trigger wires. So if you want to add another camera, you can do that. You know, that's what this piece is for right here. So I might add some more cameras. We'll see the quality and how, you know, this thing is, if it's choppy when driving, you know, anything like that. And this big roll right here is so if you need to extend it, they give you this massive roll. So if you want to, say for an example, like this is what I'm going to do. So I'll walk out and show you. So we have pulled the toy hauler up here, and so I can work on it here by the garage. And what we're going to do is I am going to try to install the camera, instead of it being on top, I'm going to try to install it down by the license plate right there. A lot of people, they put it, you know, right there up top. But my thing is, you know, if I install it there, I'm gonna have to drill a hole to hide the wire. I don't want to drill a hole. I don't know where that goes. And the problem is, if I put it on top, I'm gonna just see different angles. So the problem is, because I have that fin that comes like this, you know, you can kind of see it right there. So it kind of goes like that. I'm gonna put it on top, and I'm going to see, you know, the vision, how it is up there. But then also, where am I gonna get power up top from? You know, so if I do run that wire all the way, you know, I'd have to drill. What I'm trying to do, guys, is not having to drill anything into the toy hauler. That's why if I can do it down here, and if it looks good, I'll run the wire, you know, drill a hole right here. I mean, there's already a hole here. Make the license plate hole bigger, and, you know, I'll either put it here, and, you know, you can always just mount a license plate, let it hang a little bit. License plate, I'm not really too concerned about, but put it here, and then run the wiring, you know, all the way under the toy hauler, and then we can come back and we can hook it to the battery. The problem with that, though, I don't know how the vision will be. So once I come over here, run it, and then boom, pop it up right here, hook it to one of the batteries, and we're done. That's gonna be a lot easier than, you know, a wire coming down or drilling a hole, you know, and going that route. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna just temporarily mount that camera in the back, and then I will show you the vision. We'll go inside the toy hauler, and I'll show you what it looks like, if it's clear, if it's gonna show me anything, how wide it is, and let's go through some settings on it. The main purpose for me, guys, is to just know and see what's back there. I'm not looking like on a truck to try to hook up a ball or anything like that. I just wanna see what's going on back there. I don't physically need to see the trailer. You know, if I see a tree, I know how close, you know, you'll see the camera, how close you're gonna get to the tree. So for me, that's why I'm probably gonna put it down there at the bottom, because I'm not really concerned about seeing everything. And at the bottom, I might be able to see, you know, a lot more cars, get maybe a brighter view. But let's try this out. Give it a little trial and error here. So I've hooked it up right here to the battery, stuck it here real quick just to see what it looks like. And I set the screen right over here. And then, so let's see. Oh, well, I gotta admit, that looks pretty good. The color is off. Oh, it's got audio. Look at that. I'm sure we can adjust coloring. Brightness. Okay. Let's see. Let's go here. So that's volume. Okay, picture. Let's see. Brightness. So contrast. Color. Okay. So we could change that color. Let's, how do we change this color here? Is it okay? So that's getting there. It's taking out color. Okay, we'll play with this. Let's see. Oh, let's go back. So this thing just has a ton of options for you guys to go through if you want and play with. Oh, auto dim. I hate that auto dim. I'm gonna turn auto dim off. Look at that color, guys. Oh, I guess you can hear me. So, oh, that's gonna be annoying. How do I? Okay, I gotta figure out. But pretty much, so, oh gosh, I can't do that. How do we turn? Okay, here, we're just gonna turn it off for a sec. But I fixed the color. How I fixed the color, guys, was all I did, I just moved the camera around and it auto like adjusted, like it figured everything out. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna turn this back on and I'm gonna see how wide the angle is and what I can see. So you can see, okay, so right here, I'm probably, you can see the corner of me right there. See here? So right about here, you lose, this is how, you know, wide it is. That's the camera. So I'm probably, I don't know, 3 feet from the trailer, which is plenty enough for me. And then you can clearly see, so here's the camera, see there, I don't know if you guys can see the screen, but I can come all the way. So it looks like right here you start losing stuff, which that's really good. I mean, check that out, guys. You have probably, I'd say that's probably 10 feet, and it's still, I can still see myself right there in the camera. Bam, that's good. Well, I found my spot, guys. I'm sticking it right there. No purpose for me to do up there, and I like it because it's black too right there. It's hidden, it camouflages. That will stick out like a sore thumb, so that's gonna look much cleaner. I mean, look at this. If I back up and I come all the way here, wow, that's a really wide view. Look at that. That's probably a 20 feet difference, and I can still see myself right there in the camera. So, well, that's perfect, guys. I have found my spot for the camera. It's going right there. Okay, guys, so how I'm going to wire this is perfect. I've already decided I'm doing it here, but what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put it to, you know, a lot of people put it to tail lights, brake lights, running lights, some sort of light, 12-volt power. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to have to turn on my lights, you know, and when I'm driving the majority of the time in the daytime, these running lights are not on, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, that long wire they give you, and I'll see how long it is, but I'm going to take it and I'm going to just run it all the way up to the battery. Now, I'm sure your question is going to be, well, Eddie, it's, you know, camera's always going to be on pulling power. It is, and I checked it, guys. It's only pulling 6 watts. So, I mean, 6 watts is nothing. And this thing has solar panel. It's got an inverter. I mean, 6 watts is even if you guys don't have a solar panel, it is not going to drain your battery. 6 watts is nothing, guys. So I'm going to take this provided cable, which looks massive, like there's a ton. This toy hauler, from that back to the tongue, I believe is 38.8 feet, just under 40 feet. I don't know how long this is. It looks pretty long, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start running it, and well, I guess we'll see what happens. I'm gonna put that little signal monitor also right up here too. So we'll see if this is enough. If not, that's gonna be a problem. Then I'm probably going to have to go to a running light or brake light. But let's lay it out real quick, and I'm gonna see. All right, look at that, guys. So I just ran it on the outside. Didn't even run it how I'm supposed to run it. And just to test fit, I have tons and tons of room. This cable's probably, if I had to guess, 45 feet. Just because this trailer, like I said, with the tongue is almost 40 feet, and I got tons of more room if I were to run it properly. So it's probably 45 to 50 feet long, this cable. So you will have plenty of extension cable. You know, if you do have a motor home, or if you do have something that you want to run it with, this is going to be, you know, plenty cable for you. Okay, so what I did is I'm going to just, well, I already did, but just drilled 2 holes, boom, just like that. We'll put a nut, a bolt with some washers and some blue Loctite, and that's it. We just bolted it right to the back, just like that. Left us enough room, so when this is on, we can still tilt the camera. Actually, we're gonna put the camera on now, see how it looks. And bam, just like that, guys, we're mounted. Now we're going to run this up to the battery, the big cable, hide this wire, so all you're gonna see is this, and then we'll hook it up and adjust it. So now let's start running it. Okay, guys, so now with the provided clips that they give you right here, we're going to now grab some cleaner, just clean up where we're gonna wire. We're gonna run the wire because you got a little double-sided sticky tape, so you want to make sure you can use rubbing alcohol, carb cleaner, brake cleaner, anything just to clean up the surface good, so when you do stick this onto the frame or wherever you're going to put it, it does not come off or fall off or anything like that. Again, it's just going to, bam, just like this, and it's gonna wrap right in here. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. It's gonna go right in there, and you'll be able to pull it and make it nice and tight. Okay, guys, it's hooked up. It is now done and complete. Let's turn it on. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, baby, look at that. Now I gotta admit, guys, that's pretty damn clear right there, and the audio. And if you guys are wondering, so with the image, if you know sometimes it's flipped, if So you just go right here to mirror, hit okay. See, it was on this one. This is, for me, not the correct way when I'm backing up, because it would be pretty much backwards. So it was set to like that. See that? That's the wrong way for me. So I flipped it, went that way, hit okay, boom. That's the proper way. So that's awesome too. You can do that, or if it's upside down, it will know you can also do it that way. But this thing is awesome, guys. You know, I gotta admit, you know, for the price, for the best bang for your buck with audio, going to pick up the audio really well. Also, guys, remember one thing: I will never put anything on my channel that is not good or if it's crap. I mean, for an example, the tonneau cover that I have here by Back Industries, I made a video. I bought it. I made a video. It's horrible. It's the worst cover ever. You know, you can go look at that video. So by, you know, that cover, Revolver, just Back Industries in general, I will not recommend them. Customer service is horrible and their product is horrible. So if this camera does not work, or if it fails on me in a month or 2 weeks, and you know, their customer service, they don't want to send a new one, or they don't want to try to fix it, I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, guys, this thing's working awesome. The color's great, the audio's great. I like how you can add more camera. Now what I do want to do is I'm going to wait till it gets dark, because I want to see what the night vision looks like. So once it's pretty much black outside, then I will kick on the camera again and show you guys and see. Majority of these cameras will go black and white. This looked like it had little IR, like infrareds on there on the camera, so this should go black and white. Okay guys, so it's pitch black out there, but unfortunately the house lights that are on, and I don't know, maybe the garage light that's on is causing us not to go into black and white. I tried turning these things off, but they're the dusk to dawn lights, and I don't know, they don't turn off. So I don't know, it looks like this thing needs a very minimal amount of light for it to turn color. So I assume maybe if it's just pitch black, then this will go black and white, which could be a good sign. If you are driving at night and it picks up, you know, your brake lights, I don't know, maybe it will stay in color for you. I'm not sure. I will be testing that out in future videos, and when I go take that thing, hook it up and drive it around. But as of right now, you know, the night mode with it not being daylight is working great. You know, it looks awesome. It's clear. You know, there's no graininess. That's the thing. What I wanted to see is there any graininess involved? You know, and there's not really any graininess at all in here. You can see very, very minor, like right up here, but it's so small, so, you know, tiny, the graininess, that you really have to actually look for it. You can't really, you know, see it. Now when I'm looking in the camera, there's a flicker, but there is no flicker on the screen. I don't know why it's picking up a flicker over here, but I'm very happy with this camera, guys. This thing is awesome. I mean, you can't really beat that price point, guys. I mean, like I was looking here on the Furrion right here, pretty much with tax, everything, you're gonna pay $700 for this Furrion system right here, where with the system I just put on the trailer, it's about 340 bucks, and I'll put the link right down in the description for you guys to purchase it. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to click subscribe. Peace. Yeah.